So because I want to be a good all-round climber, I kind of need to work on weaknesses often, or find out what I'm currently weak at, work on it, bring up to par, and then kind of move on to my next weakest thing. And this is what I noticed recently about roofs. At that angle, when it gets like flat, super steep, I'm weak, feel weak at least, and unconfident, not really sure what to do. And so yeah, notice that weakness, and I've tried to incorporate a bit more roofs into my climbing, because previously I've just been ignoring them. But just thinking as a whole of why I kind of fail a climb or fall off or whatever, it really comes down, or what I've noticed is it really comes down to tactics, as in once the problem's actually been solved and know what to do in each move, it's either in that session I send it, or maybe next session, or kind of the next time I feel fresh and ready to tackle it with full power. And so that really shows it's not particularly any weakness in any physical weakness. It's a tactical thing. I've not solved the problem, which means I'm probably wasting energy trying to get to a certain point, or get to a certain point inefficiently, which doesn't leave enough energy for the last part. So this is really something I've noticed about why I fail. And with this session at Ratho here, I'm going to try and tackle this kind of head on. So the plan is I'm going to try and flash everything. And so the rules are basically I cannot touch the holds until I am about to start the problem. I can only look at them from the ground. I also can't start the problem until I've actually solved it. Move for move, I know exactly what I'm planning to do. That might change in the wall, obviously, because this hold feels a little bit, poor on that side, so I can't pull that way I was planning. That's fine, it's just you cannot start until I've solved it. So this, it's actually amazing how long this takes to actually solve a problem, even though it's only maybe like 5, 6, 10 moves, whatever. To sit there or stand there at the bottom and to plan out in your head each move, it actually takes a while. For me, it was taking like a minute, 2 minutes to really solve each thing before stepping on. And that just shows me that when I'm doing problems normally, there's no way I'm spending that time to solve these problems, which that's basically why I think I fail a problem, is I maybe spend like 30 seconds knowing roughly, okay, up here, then there, go across, but I'm not actually working out any individual moves. Maybe not trying to work out the crux and maybe solve that at least. It's more of just a rough plan. It's more just looking at the holds, knowing where to move, and then just like, yeah, I'll solve it on the wall. And yeah, so this has become, I think, my #1 weakness, and I'm going to try and tackle it here by force myself to pay attention and solve the problem from the start.
I would hope to be able to do pretty much all V1s.
And I'm just finishing up this V4 here, which is quite tough. I do flash it, but just the tricky body tension, and often feel as though you're getting pushed out from the wall. Let me get that one. And the other thing is I'm trying to pick problems that look difficult. For example, this pink one here, it's a big kind of first move, or the next move is big to these two pinky ones up top. And so obviously if it's just like a basic, everything's within reach, it's not going to be that difficult to be able to flash it probably every time. But these ones I think take, or I'm trying to find ones that take extra thinking, because that's basically the skill I'm trying to develop. And so yeah, getting a bit trying to just see if it's possible to reach it. I think with that blue and white in the way, it's not. Probably if they weren't there, I couldn't quite get a good grip on it, so I think here my plan is to try and with a bit of momentum and see how far I can get. Let's just need to get feet kind of as high as possible while still being able to push. And yeah, couldn't make it, and quite a bit away, so definitely need to get my feet higher, I think. So I'm back on for my second try. And actually the other rule is only give myself 3 tries. So this is my second one here. Just trying to push into the wall, but yeah, that blue one's there, which means I can't really push up in a stable position. And so my third try and final one, I kind of try a totally different method, which is to go out to the side. Try and find a balance point so I can get myself to a good stable bridge position. And hopefully from there I can reach those ones. But it's still a little bit tricky. What I realise is my knee's getting in the way, so I need to drop that knee first. Then once I bring my foot up, that's a nice stable position while keeping into the wall. And from there I can just very slowly, on a knife edge of balance here, oops, just reach it. And still slowly to the next one. Yeah, that was definitely the crux move there, which is solved. Quite nice. A third last attempt. Just a final little push up top left. And that's this one done. So this blue one is slopery. So I thought that would be a good challenge, because often slopers really need to get a precise body position to do it, or to hold it. Here, almost come off, but manage it. It's probably not the best tactic. Should have probably had a slightly better body position. But the rest of it seems fairly straightforward. This is actually quite a far move, or it seems far from this position. But it is fairly straightforward. A couple more moves. And so that was a flash, I was pleased about. Then onto V5, it's kind of a steep 45-degree start, but only for a couple moves, then it's more straight again, vertical. And yeah, this wasn't a great hold, just bumped. And this one's very much a body tension. It looked kind of straightforward, I didn't really want to do it too much. But it was only 2 V5s out here, so yeah, just kind of had to do it. But it turned out it was a little bit challenging. It was more body tension. This kind of move here, you need to really keep yourself into the wall, otherwise you just get spat off. And that's that one, flash. This one looked tricky. It's a stand start. Just maybe like 3-4 moves really. Up here, I need to go out left, this kind of slopery, a big hold but sloping, and it's not going to look good. Don't reach it there, but a little extra push, I manage it. Now it just seems there's kind of 2 holds above me, a little bit left, a little bit right. That one seems a better one, but just going the right hand, there's no grip. And the one to the left just does not seem good at all. It's almost useless. Could not think about how I was going to use it. Just trying again here, getting a good... Or my aim is to get a better body position, so I can go up for that one with my left hand more stable. But I'm just struggling to find actually good feet position. Nothing's great. There's a lot of options, but nothing is really good. Yeah, I just realised I'm getting too tired, so for this third attempt I actually decide to skip that slopery one. I'm just going to go direct from here, which is a tough move. This is like 30-degree overhang. It's just once you latch it, it's just full extension, a lot of body tension to keep it. And just kind of slip off there, and I give myself another go, like this is the 4th go now, just because I changed the method and kind of skipping 2 holds. Yeah, I give myself another try. And it's just need to remember to push a lot with the feet there. Again, push with the right foot a lot, and I managed to latch it, but now as soon as I hold it, I feel it is bad basically, and I really need to find a good body position to match on it. But just everywhere feels bad, and just realise I have to go for it, and don't get it. It's not going to count because I didn't stably hold it. So almost, but not quite. And this is actually my second go on this yellow one, which looked quite interesting. Kind of looked quite complicated, or at least it had various moves. It kind of goes out right, then up, then yeah. Got to hold a lot of body tension there. From here, I'm going to go out right. Which again, to hold it, I need good body tension. And get a toe hook on this one. And from here, that's like a little intermediate, but the next one is on the other side of the wall, and it's quite high up. It's a big sloper, so once I get it, it should be easy to hold. But because I'm all stretched out here with like all 4 points, it's just not much thrust you can get. Yeah, so that was my second attempt. I tried again, got stuck in the same point. Yeah, so that was that. Good session. I really like this flash game. It's really kind of laser in on what I'm weak at, which I like.